The world outside is rushing by, a monochrome and hazy blur. But when you walk into my room, the noise just seems to disappear. You bring a quiet I didn't know I craved, like the last low light of day. Suddenly the million little worries I was carrying just float away. You're my golden hour echo, a peaceful sound I finally found. The kind of love that settles deep without a tremor or a pound. Just a slow, sweet rhythm beating steady as the rain on the glass. And I know this feeling is the first one that's actually built to last. Remember that old coffee shop, the one where the heater used to sigh. We'd talk for hours about nothing, and I watched the sparkle in your eye. No grand fireworks, no dramatic stage, just easy laughter and gentle grace. You didn't try to change a single thing, you just gave me room, gave me space. You're my golden hour echo, a peaceful sound I finally found. The kind of love that settles deep without a tremor or a pound. Just a slow, sweet rhythm beating steady as the rain on the glass. And I know this feeling is the first one that's actually built to last. I used to think that passion meant a restless, churning, stormy sea, but you taught me that the truest strength is in the simple clarity of holding hands on a Tuesday night, of knowing where I wanna be. Home isn't four walls, it's just you next to me. You're my golden hour echo, a peaceful sound I finally found. The kind of love that settles deep without a tremor or a pound. Just a slow, sweet rhythm beating steady as the rain on the glass. And I know this feeling is the first one that's actually built to last. Yeah, built to last. Like the slow, quiet truth, my quiet miracle, my gentle refuge, just you next to me. Just you next to me. The city's still asleep beneath the gray December haze, but in this kitchen there's a quiet, perfect golden face. You're reading something on your phone, you don't even look my way, and yet that small, easy silence is the best part of my day. No need for thunder, no need for the lights to be too bright. Just a soft, simple miracle of having you here tonight. I used to chase the complicated, the storm and the rising tide, but standing here watching the steam rise, I finally learned where to hide. You are my Sunday morning clarity, the beautiful, slow, undemanding kind of free. day, true north. I trace the lines along your hand, the ones you say are getting old, and think about the stories that those perfect creases hold. You taught me that forever isn't some frantic, desperate race. It's just waking up tomorrow, finding peace in the same place. It's knowing that my armor is something I can finally shed, because every little fractured piece of me is safe here in your head. I used to chase the complicated, the storm and the rising tide, but standing here watching the steam rise, I finally learned where to hide. You are my Sunday morning clarity, the beautiful, slow, undemanding kind of free, like the sound of rain on a window pane, a perfect steady drum. This is the love I never knew I deserved, the quiet place I come, my gentle everyday true north. We don't need the grand gestures or the words to fill the air. The comfort is just knowing that you're breathing and you care. This feeling is a deep root, not a surface bloom. Just you and me, filling up this quiet room. Sunday morning clarity, undemanding, free. I used to think the love should crash, a hurricane against the shore. I search for feeling in the noise, always demanding something more. Then you showed up like a quiet dawn, just easing out the heavy night. You didn't need to conquer anything, you just let in the pale morning light. It wasn't a spark, it was a slow burn, turning the gray to gold. You're the gentle, simple lesson that my restless heart was told. You are the temperature of trust, the soft glow of a kitchen lamp, the feeling of my breathing slowing down, setting up a peaceful camp. You're not the fire, you're the steady heat, blowing constant on the glass. And I finally understand that the truest kind of magic is the one that's meant to last. The world still spins too fast outside, sending sharp edges through the wall, but we built a silence just for us, where the heavy things can gently fall. I watch you fix a broken zipper, or hum a forgotten melody, and realize that these small moments are the whole perfect history. You give me room to just exist without the need to wear a mask, and that's the greatest gift you've given, the only thing I'll ever ask. It wasn't a spark, it was a slow burn, turning the gray to gold. You're the gentle, simple lesson that my restless his heart was told. You are the temperature of trust, the soft glow of a kitchen lamp, the feeling of my breathing slowing down, setting up a peaceful camp. You're not the fire, you're the steady heat, blowing constant on the glass. And I finally understand that the truest kind of magic is the one that's meant to last. I don't worry anymore about the ending or the great unknown, because even when we're quiet, I know I'm not standing here alone. Your hand in mine is a simple promise, whisper without a single sound. The temperature of trust, the temperature of trust.
The streetlights bleed their color through the window pane tonight, but somehow in the darkness you are the only guiding light. I watch the way your chest still rises, slow and steady as the tide, and think about the million little battles you always hide inside. You don't know how the sight of you, completely stripped of every fear, makes the whole room exhale, makes every little doubt disappear. I used to chase the drama, the lightning and the frantic roar, but darling, you're the silence I didn't even know my spirit was praying for. You are the lullaby for the restless, the soft echo of a sigh, the simplest, deepest promise written underneath the winter sky. It's not the moment, it's the quiet after, when the world just lets us be. And I feel the beautiful slow weight of your gravity. I remember the first time I told you something broken that I carried. You didn't try to fix it or rush to make it hurried. You just acknowledged all the edges, the history and the cost, and loved me fiercely right there, right where I thought I was lost. We built a shelter out of nothing but blankets and honest words, a safe space where the sharpest, scariest things I never heard of. Used to chase the drama, the lightning and the frantic roar, but darling, you're the silence I didn't even know my spirit was praying for. You are the lullaby for the restless, the soft echo of a sigh, the simplest, deepest promise written underneath the winter sky. It's not the moment, it's the quiet after, when the world just lets us be. And I feel the beautiful slow weight of your gravity. I don't need a map or a reason, I just follow your light to the core. Every day with you is just a little bit softer than the day before. This gentle, ordinary love is the anchor that finally holds me fast.
We don't chase the neon lights or the feeling of the dizzying fall. Our love is built on quiet nights and leaning to the living room wall. I used to look for sparks that flew, a drama that would leave me scarred, but found the honest truth in you, safe beneath a battle guard. You are the comfort of a Sunday morning, the sound of coffee in the cup, the slow, deliberate, gentle warning that finally taught my heart to give up the rush. It's not a fever, it's a deep river flowing where it needs to be. Every time I doubt the future, I just look at you and suddenly I see you are the steady bloom, not the quick flower that fades in the heat. You're the easy rhythm in a crowded room, the simple soft grounding of my feet. And I feel that beautiful, heavy quiet when we're just sitting side by side. The kind of love that doesn't need a riot, but knows exactly where to hide. There's a way you listen when I talk, without the need to interrupt or fix it. We take the slowest rambling walk through all the complicated politics of being human, making errors and trying to find the point to stay. You smooth the edges of the terrors, you chase the simple light of day. I don't have to be the perfect me or carry the weight of being strong, because your presence is a guarantee that I was right where I belonged all along. It's not a fever, it's a deep river flowing where it needs to be. Every time I doubt the future, I just look at you and suddenly I see you are the steady bloom, not the quick flower that fades in the heat. You're the easy rhythm in a crowded room, the simple soft grounding of my feet. And I feel that beautiful, heavy quiet when we're just sitting side by side. The kind of love that doesn't need a riot, but knows exactly where to hide. They say the passion burns out fast, that all the gentle things are weak, but our foundation is built to last in the honest words we rarely speak. The steady blue, just knowing where to hide. you in, I was still building up my walls. I showed you the highlights, the places I always win, anticipating every fall. But you sat right there through the messy cuts, the moments I forgot my lines, and loved the truth of all my buts. The crooked edges, the difficult signs. You didn't ask for a polished script or a perfect, ready for the world display. You just gently took my hand and gripped and whispered, it's okay. I used to try so hard to match the speed, the brilliant chaos of the noise. But you are the only simple single need, the quietest, most essential choice. You are the unedited take, the slow motion comfort on my screen, the beautiful, fragile choice we make, the honest moment caught between the past and all the things we chase. You let me finally just breathe out, and in the mirror of your gentle face I lead to ever doubt. There's a small dent on the kitchen floor where the jar of honey slipped and fell. It's not perfect, but I love it more because it's a story we can tell. That's how your love feels, like that little scar. Proof we are living, proof we survived. You see the light of who we are and cherish every way we've thrived. We don't need the dramatic sudden rush, just a steady comfort of your sight, like the evening descending to a perfect hush, holding on to the last sliver of light. I used to try so hard to match the speed, the brilliant chaos of the noise. But you are the only simple single need, the quietest, most essential choice. You are the unedited take, the slow motion comfort on my screen, the beautiful, fragile choice we make, the honest moment caught between the past and all the things we chase. You let me finally just breathe out, and in the mirror of your gentle face I lose the need to ever die. I don't worry about the camera anymore, or my angle's wrong or right. I just know when I walk through the door I step into your unwavering light. The unedited take, just breathe out, just breathe out. I know the chip paint on the coffee cup you always choose, the way you crease the book spine when you know you're gonna lose track of time again. I know the rhythm of your sigh right before you tell a secret only seen by you and I. We don't need the grand announcement or the spotlight's frantic stare. The beauty is the total lack of worry when you're standing there. City lights, this is the inventory of us, the slow, steady count of all the good we've made. Every unsaid thought, every simple touch, a shelter where the wild things fade. You are the comfort of a Sunday window, where when the rain begins to fall, the kind of gentle no one did messy parts I try to hide beneath the surface gloss. The small anxieties that wander, tallying every potential cost. But instead of judgment, you just offer me your open hand, a silent signal that you truly understand the fragile land where my heart lives. You taught me vulnerability's not a heavy debt, it's just letting go of who I thought I should be and finding who I am meant. And I thought romance was built on mountains, on the view from dizzying heights. But you showed me the strength found in the quiet, simple city lights. This is the inventory of us, the slow, steady count of all the good we've made. Every unsaid thought, every simple touch, a shelter where the wild things fade. You are the comfort of a Sunday window when the rain begins to fall, the kind of gentle, knowing deep love that whispers you don't have to change at all. They call this mundane, they call this small, they look for the electric shock, but this quiet certainty surpasses all. Like the slow, reliable tick of the clock, this deep peace is everything. Inventory of us. Don't have to change at all. I used to carry everything I owned on my back, every worry, every anxious curve and track. I thought that showing up and being prepared for a fight, always braced for the moment the darkness killed the light. But then you looked at me across that messy worn-out room, and you saw the weight of the endless quiet gloom. You didn't ask to unpack it, you just asked me to sit down. It wasn't fire or flashing lights, it was just a simple clarity. You are the first place I have ever found where I don't need a guarantee. There are no more backpacks on my floor, no need to keep the exit clear. I don't have to save a space by the door, I'm built right here and staying near. You are the beautiful deep relief after a long and weary climb. The simple, gentle, honest belief that we have all the quiet time. You teach me how to move much slower, how to cherish what's completely still. I watch you watch the clouds below her, leaning easy on the windowsill. And I realize the things I thought I needed, the rush, the wind, the desperate go, were just noise until they finally receded, leaving you my unedited soul. You don't mend the breaks, you make them beautiful, part of the story we both share. And I find myself becoming dutiful to this quiet love, this atmosphere. It wasn't fire or flashing lights, it was just a simple clarity. You are the first place I have ever found where I don't need a guarantee. There are no more backpacks on my floor, no need to keep the exit clear. I don't have to save a space by the door, I'm built right here and staying stillness, the moment when the music stopped. But now I crave the fullness, the anchor where my racing thoughts drop. Home isn't a structure, it's just this steady hand. No more backpacks, quiet time, built right here. The world outside demands a performance, a frantic energy and loud display. It says if you're not fighting, then you're not moving, stuck in yesterday. But when I finally close the door and feel the cool air on my skin, I find the silence that you bring, and I let the real evening begin. You don't require the mask I wear for others, the practice smile, the careful stance. You just ask me to be present, giving every honest thought a chance. I used to confuse passion with chaos, the heavy storm and the rising flood. But you taught me that the truest feeling is settling down in my own blood. You are the unburdened tide, coming in slow and never crashing loud. The easy truth I finally couldn't hide, standing gentle in the lonely crowd. And I feel the beautiful, perfect weight of your gravity holding me down, the kind of love that lets the frantic spirit simply shed its paper crown. I notice the way the light hits your cheek when you're lost inside a book, and realize that this simple moment is the only perfect frame I look for. We speak and share glances and melodies only our hands know how to trace, building a life not out of grand structures, but quiet, well-earned space. I don't worry about the future plans or what happens when the money's low, because the foundation of us understands the deepest, truest way to grow. I used to confuse passion with chaos, the heavy storm and the rising flood. But you taught me that the truest feeling is settling down in my own blood. You are the unburdened tide, coming in slow and never crashing loud. The easy truth I finally couldn't hide, standing gentle in the lonely crowd. And I feel the beautiful, perfect weight of your gravity holding me down, the kind of love that lets the frantic spirit simply shed its paper crown. Let the world chase the temporary brightness, the noise and the dramatic fall. I have found my anchor in your quietness, the most meaningful thing of all. The unburdened tide, your gravity shed the crown. We skipped
the big dramatic scenes, the fireworks that come and go. Our stories told in quiet means a garden where the slow things grow. I watch you doing simple tasks, folding clothes or making tea. And that's the honest piece that lasts, the beautiful fragility of we. There's no pressure to be brilliant, no need to prove our worth tonight. Just two shadows in the living room, bathing in the pale apartment light. I thought the heart needed the chaos, the frantic rush to feel alive. But you show me the miracle of being silent, just happy to arrive. You are the portrait of stillness, the perfect frame against the blurry, a feeling of complete willingness to simply be. And know that you are here. It's not the thunder, it's the gentle rain that washes everything clean and new. You take away the heavy strain and make the simplest moment feel profound and true. You know the places where my armor cracked, the history I try to hide. You don't push me on to the attack, you just stand quietly by my side. You never asked me to explain the fragile reason for my fears, you just hold the space and the heavy rain, and somehow dry up all the tears. This slow, steady burn is a different kind of passion, deeper than the temporary heat. It's knowing where I'll always find my own fashion of beautiful defeat and sweet. I thought the heart needed the chaos, the frantic rush to feel alive. But you show me the miracle of being silent, just happy to arrive. You are the portrait of stillness, the perfect frame against the blurry, a feeling of complete willingness to simply be. I know that you are here. It's not the thunder, it's the gentle rain that washes everything clean and new. You take away the heavy strain and make the simplest moment feel profound and true. I wouldn't trade this quiet, honest room for any star or distant sun, because the simple fact of us in bloom is the only victory I've ever won. A portrait of stillness, profound and true, just to be here. I used to move too quickly, afraid of what the mirror would show. I built my life on shaky tricks, on things that flicker and then go.
I thought that loving meant pursuit, a desperate climb for something high. But you, the quiet, steady root beneath the overwhelming sky. You don't demand a spotlight on my best, or critique the flaws I can't erase. You just offer me a moment to rest, completely, softly in this place. It wasn't a shockwave, it was the slowing down, the realization I could stay. You're the only face in this lonely town that lets the frantic spirit drift away. You are my reflected clarity, the honest light that shows me who I am, the beautiful, simple rarity of finding peace within a beating heart's soft drum. You're the easy answer to the questions I was too afraid to ask out loud, the calm and changing ocean to the sea of doubt beneath every passing cloud. There's a comfort in the rhythm of your sleep, the familiar way you turn inside. It's in the secrets that our silence keeps, the quiet language you and I apply. I can be tangled, worn and deeply flawed, carrying the weight of yesterday. But your presence is a gentle nod that says here's where you get to simply stay. No need for grand sweeping pronouncements, no need to rush toward any goal, just a soft unfolding announcement that you have saved my searching weary soul. It wasn't a shockwave, it was the slowing down, the realization I could stay. You're the only face in this lonely town that lets the frantic spirit drift away. You are my reflected clarity, the honest light that shows me who I am, the beautiful, simple rarity of finding peace within a beating heart's soft drum. You're the easy answer to the questions I was too afraid to ask out loud, the calm and changing ocean to the sea of doubt beneath every passing cloud. I let go of the need to impress, the hunger for the sudden brief applause. This quiet life with you is a soft tenderness, the most beautiful thing without pause. Reflected clarity, reflected clarity, like liberty, sin and peace, stay. Soft drum. We got the mismatched coffee mugs, the fading pictures on the wall, the half-read books, the woven rugs, the quiet signs that we risk it all. I used to think that love was a completed masterpiece, perfect and defined. But you showed me the beauty in the piece of the parts we haven't yet combined. You left the lid off the sugar bowl and tracked in a little bit of mud, and I realized you saw my own soul without any worry of being judged. It wasn't a sudden
blinding flash, or the promise of a future paved with gold. It was a comforting slow motion crash of a story that simply wants to be told. You are the unfinished symphony, the beautiful mess. I finally understand every small detail belongs to me. Every gentle, honest laying of your hand. You're the quiet no and the settled perfect sigh when the key turns softly in the lock. The love that doesn't ask me to fly, but lets me be the slow, steady tick of the clock. I watch you when you're not aware, scrolling through the news, your brow is creased. And I realize the strength that's truly there, the gentle warrior who brings me peace. You see the places where my spirit lags, the heavy weight I sometimes bear, and you just smooth out all the little snags without pretending they aren't there. We don't need the grand words of affection or the constant need to prove our claim. Just the mutual tender reflection of finding comfort in each other's name. It wasn't a sudden blinding flash or the promise of a future paved with gold. It was the comforting slow motion crash of a story that simply wants to be told. You are the unfinished symphony, the beautiful mess. I finally understand every small detail belongs to me. Every gentle, honest laying of your hand. You're the quiet no and the settled perfect sigh when the key turns softly in the lock. The love that doesn't ask me to fly, but lets me be the slow, steady tick of the clock. I wouldn't trade this quiet, easy home for any spotlight on a distant stage, because the simple act of never wanting to roam turns every single moment into a sacred page. See on similar symphony, the slow, steady tick, my beautiful mess. The world outside is sharp and hurry, counting failures, marking time. But here where all the lights are blurred, we exist in a softer paradigm. I watch the dust motes dance in the shaft of afternoon light near the sill, and realize that this gentle craft is the only thing that makes me truly still. You don't ask for perfection or a show, you just ask me to sit, to simply be. You're the quiet space where the slow things grow, the only kind of luxury. I used to crave the complicated plot, the dizzying climb to the temporary peak, but you are the lesson that I nearly forgot. The strongest things are the ones that are quiet and weak. You are the moment of dust and gold, catching light forgotten floor, a story gently waiting to unfold. The love I didn't know I was searching for. You're the beautiful absence of all pain, the easy breathing, the constant heat, like the sound of slow unending even rain, making every broken corner of my life feel complete. Trace the lines along your sleeping face, the small wrinkles of laughter and of thought. You gave me back my quiet, easy pace, the battles I no longer have to fight or fought. I thought commitment was a heavy weight, a grand, demanding, painful chain, but with you, it's just closing the gate and knowing I won't be exposed to the driving rain. We speak a language understood by touch, a silence richer than 1,000 words. The fact we need each other just this much is the truest song that my heart has ever heard. I used to crave the complicated plot, the dizzying climb to the temporary peak, but you are the lesson that I nearly forgot. The strongest things are the ones that are quiet and meek. You are the moment of dust and gold, catching light on a forgotten floor, a story gently waiting to unfold. The love I didn't know I was searching for. You're the beautiful absence of all pain, the easy breathing, the constant heat, like the sound of slow unending even rain, making every broken corner of my life feel complete. Let the world chase the temporary fire, the sudden flash and the hungry noise. I found my everlasting deep desire in the simple steady quality of our joys. Dust and gold feel complete, my true home. I used to try to fill the silence, talking quickly just to feel the void close. Every space felt like violence, a truth my fearful heart composed. Then you arrived, not with thunder, but like a quiet, low-lit lamp. You settled into the wonder of where my weary thoughts could camp. You didn't ask for a performance or a perfect staged immediate reply. You just gave me simple, soft assurance under this unassuming sky. It wasn't the loud, demanding rush, it was a gentle, easy way you lean. You taught me the strength of the perfect hush and the meaning of what's unseen. You are the space between the notes, the deep breath that my spirit finally takes, the quiet honesty that gently floats. For goodness sake, the only true choice that it makes. You're the beautiful, soft, unburdened weight, the reason the constant tension finally ease. The only sanctuary behind the closed gate, where every single part of me is pleased. We can sit for hours without a word, watching the shadows crawl across the floor. There's no pressure to be seen or heard, we simply exist and nothing more. I look at the small indent on your shoulder, where my head knows it belongs to rest, and realize as the days grow older that the simple knowing is the greatest test that love can pass. Not spectacle or shine, but the complete acceptance of the plain. Your ordinary beauty aligns with a gentle relief after the heavy rain. It wasn't the loud, demanding rush, it was the gentle, easy way you lean. You taught me the strength of the perfect hush and the meaning of what's unseen. You are the space between the notes, the deep breath that my spirit finally takes, the quiet honesty that gently flows. For goodness sake, the only true choice that it makes. You're the beautiful, soft, unburdened way, the reason the constant tension finally ceased. The only sanctuary behind the closed gate, where every single part of me is pleased. I don't need a map to know where I belong, or a grand future laid out in the light. Just knowing you're the subject of my song, and the warmth that gets me through the night. The space between. The calendar pages flip too fast, the seasons race across the glass. The world demands a constant change, a future you have to rearrange. But when I look at the small, steady things, the way you make the coffee strong, the peace your quiet presence brings, I know exactly where I belong. You never ask for drama or excess, no temporary blinding heat, just a soft, simple vow of yes that makes every single moment feel complete. I used to chase the fiery star, the loud promises that quickly died, but you are the lesson of who we are, the deep silent current safe inside. You are the evergreen light, the gentle color that never leaves the tree, the slow comfort through the darkest night, the steady growth of you and me. It's not a hurried flight or a sudden fall, but the simple fact of standing by your side. You're the meaningful thing that outlasts all my constant, beautiful and wavering time. And find acceptance on your face. There's strength in the routine we've made, in the pattern of 1,000 days, a beautiful foundation softly laid, far from the world's confusing haze. I used to chase the fiery star, the loud promises that quickly died, but you are the lesson of who we are, the deep silent current safe inside. You are the evergreen light, the gentle color that never leaves the tree, the slow comfort through the darkest night, the steady growth of you and me. It's not a hurried flight or a sudden fall, but the green light.